Hi, annyeonghaseyo. Welcome back to Two Korean Girls, your go-to spot for all things Korean culture, K-drama, and beyond. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of South Korean superstitions. Some of the quirkiest, most intriguing beliefs that have shaped Korean culture for centuries. From avoiding red ink to fearing ceiling fans, Korea has some beliefs that might make you go, wait, really? But behind the quirks are centuries of tradition, history, and meaning that still influence daily life today. And trust me, even in 2025, these superstitions are alive and well. You'll still see people avoiding certain numbers, skipping gifts, or side-eyeing a running fan at night. Have you ever seen anything like this in your own culture? Let us know in the comments as we go along. Whether you're planning to visit Korea, you're a K-culture enthusiast, or you're just curious about how different cultures view luck and fate, this video will give you incredible insights that you won't find in any guidebook. We'll explore the historical roots, the modern-day impact, and yes, I'll share some personal stories about how these beliefs still influence daily life in Korea today. So grab your lucky charm, but maybe not a red pen, and let's explore the mystical side of the land of the morning calm.
First on the list, the deadly number 4, Korea's most feared digit. Let's start with Korea's most widespread superstition, one so powerful it literally reshapes the architecture of entire cities. Numbers carry huge cultural weight in Korea. 4, sa, sounds like the word for death, 사망, so it's considered unlucky. Hospitals, apartments, and elevators often skip the 4th floor, or replace it with F, which stands for fourth. Have you ever noticed something similar in your country? Many cultures have unlucky numbers, but Korea's relationship with 4 is particularly intense. This superstition actually comes from Chinese culture, introduced to Korea over 1,000 years ago along with Chinese characters and Buddhism. The fear is called tetraphobia, literally fear of 4, and it affects pricing, phone numbers, license plates, and even product launches. Korean companies often avoid releasing products on the 4th of any month, and some hospitals don't perform non-emergency surgeries on dates containing the number 4. But here's where it gets really interesting. Younger Koreans are increasingly challenging this superstition. Some modern apartment complexes proudly display their 4th floors, marketing them as rational living spaces for the new generation. It's fascinating to see how a centuries-old belief is slowly evolving with changing times. On the flip side, 3 and 7 are lucky numbers often associated with good fortune and harmony. You'll see these pop up in wedding dates, exam rituals, and even K-pop fan chants.
Number 2, red ink, which means bad luck. In Korea, red has historically been associated with death and mourning. This superstition has ancient roots in both Korean shamanism and Confucian traditions. Historically, red ink was used to write the names of the deceased on official records and tombstones. In traditional Korean ancestral tablets called jongmil, the names of dead family members were inscribed in red. So writing a living person's name in red is essentially treating them as if they're already dead. This extends to other name-related taboos too. Many Koreans avoid having their names written on anything that could be thrown away or damaged. There's also a belief about not letting others step on paper with your name on it. And some people are uncomfortable with their names appearing in certain contexts, like temporary signs or promotional materials. Interestingly, digital culture is slowly changing this. Red text in online gaming, social media, and digital communications doesn't carry the same weight as physical red ink. But many Korean websites and apps still avoid using red for usernames, showing how traditional beliefs adapt to new technologies. So if you visit Korea and think red ink looks cute or artsy, Maybe for Valentine's Day cards? Don't do it. You might give someone a mini heart attack.
Number 3, the fan death phenomenon, Korea's most puzzling urban legend. Next up is a superstition so famous it's become a meme. The belief is that sleeping in a closed room with an electric fan running overnight can cause suffocation, or even death. Sounds wild, right? But this idea has been around since the early 20th century and even made its way into newspapers and public safety warnings in the 1970s. I know what you're thinking. That sounds absolutely ridiculous, right? But here's the thing, this belief is so widespread in Korea that virtually every fan sold there comes with a built-in timer that automatically shuts off after a few hours. We're talking about a multi-billion-dollar industry adapting to a superstition. Science says no, because fans don't suck out oxygen, but many Korean households still put timers on their fans or turn them off before sleeping. Some blame hypothermia from prolonged airflow, while others think it's just cultural inertia. Either way, it's one of those quirks that outsiders find fascinating. Have you ever heard of this myth before? Would you be brave enough to sleep with a fan running in Korea? By the way, if you're loving this deep dive into Korea's quirkiest superstitions, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We've got more videos on Korean culture, food, language, and K-pop coming every week, and you won't want to miss them. Coming up, we're going to explore some superstitions that might literally change how you accept gifts and even take photos. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Next on the list, number 4, camera superstitions and spiritual photography. Here's something that might change how you think about your next group photo in Korea. The number of people in the picture could determine someone's fate. Many Koreans believe that if 3 people are photographed together, the person in the middle will face bad luck, illness, or even death. This belief is so common that you'll often see Korean friends naturally avoiding 3-person photos or quickly taking a second photo with 4 people to break the curse. Imagine you're traveling in Korea. You meet 2 local friends and you ask someone to take a photo of the 3 of you together. You might notice them hesitating or quickly suggesting that the photographer join the picture too. It's not that they don't want to take photos with you, they're just avoiding what they see as tempting fate. This superstition has roots in traditional Korean numerology and the concept of balance. Odd numbers are often seen as unstable or incomplete in East Asian cultures, while even numbers represent harmony and balance. 3 people in a photo create an unstable triangle, with the middle person bearing the negative energy. We're really curious about this one. Have any of you ever experienced something similar in your culture? Are there specific ways of taking photos that are considered unlucky or inappropriate? Share your experiences in the comments. Last on our list, number 5. Don't gift shoes to your partner. Ever thought of buying your boyfriend or girlfriend a nice pair of shoes? In Korea, think twice. There's a superstition that if you gift shoes to someone you're dating, they'll use those shoes to run away from you. Basically, you'll break up. This one is super common in dramas and real life. Some couples will even jokingly add a coin when gifting shoes, as if the person is buying the gift to avoid the curse. Fun fact, this belief is so well known that many Korean couples either avoid giving shoes or deliberately do it and laugh it off as a love test. Would you risk it? Have you heard of similar breakup superstitions in your country? And that's your crash course on South Korea's quirkiest superstitions, from red ink curses to unlucky shoes and beyond. Even in a hyper-modern country like Korea, these beliefs quietly shape daily life, from what gifts we give to how we sleep at night. But I want to hear from you. What superstitions exist in your culture? Have you ever experienced any of these Korean beliefs firsthand? Drop a comment below sharing a superstition from your own culture. I read every single comment and I'm genuinely fascinated by how different societies approach luck, fate, and the supernatural.
And if you've been to Korea or interacted with Korean culture, let me know if you've encountered any of these beliefs in real life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more Korean culture deep dives. Until next time.